Tiana's Bayou Adventure having a rough start. So Walt Disney World opened Tiana's Bayou Adventure for previews last month, and most of the views were optimistic. However, Disney employees were among the first to ride. Since then, season pass holders, D23 members, and Disney Vacation Club members have had the chance to ride. Reports have surfaced that the ride continues to break down and malfunction during previews, requiring guests to evacuate the ride. Disney World guests have claimed that this is the curse of Splash Mountain, since the hardware was not upgraded during the refurbishment. June 28th is the official opening date to the public, so hopefully Disney has the kinks worked out by then. So Kristin had the very unique opportunity over the weekend to go ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And yeah, tell us about it. Tell us your thoughts. I'm so excited to hear what you have to say.
So I really liked it. I'm sorry to say, I think the total was either 5 or 6 breakdowns while I was on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we stopped that many times. I did not have to evacuate, and it wasn't long stops, but it was, that whole like, hold up, everybody, we'll get this going as soon as we can, that kind of thing. So to be fair, I had not ridden Splash Mountain in probably 12 or 15 years even, because I don't really like water rides. I hate to be wet in the park in clothes. Yeah. So usually, when it was Splash Mountain, we were always like, we don't care. So I was excited to see. It looks beautiful. On the inside, like the way they've done the trees over you, kind of like a canopy with the fireflies, it's really beautiful. You can definitely remember the old track. Like I could definitely look at things and be like, oh yeah, what used to be the riverboat at the end is now, the kind of Southern Mansion or whatever. And that last part before you go down the hill where like the water jumps over you, like it's all the same, just different characters, and some of her characters are like playing instruments and stuff. So super cute. Animatronics are really, really top notch. Like they sound great. The sound quality is awesome. They look really good. And I was pleased because there's so many animatronics as you go through. Like I think you see Tiana, I'd have to count, I think it was 6 or 7 different times. You come up on her and she says different stuff, and Mama Odie's in there and she talks to you, whatever. So I thought it was great. One thing, like, I guess I don't understand, because Splash Mountain did always break down and go down a lot. So they had this really lengthy thing. Why didn't they get that fixed? Like, why didn't you get those kinks ironed out? It was a problem then. It's not like you were going to let it sit this long and that wasn't going to be a problem anymore. But the biggest thing for me is, they used the same logs to ride in, and they did not refurbish them. They did not clean them up. They did not repaint. Like, they look exactly like they did. Like, when I stepped in, there was like a spot where I probably could have taken like a wipe and like cleaned it off. And I'm like, why didn't you do that? Like, you had so much time. Why didn't you clean those up and maybe like sand them down and make them look fresh? Or no, but I just thought, all right, you had all this time. Why didn't you fix the track and fix up the logs? That seemed weird to me, just to make it look really popping fresh,
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like it was rushed, even though it wasn't rushed. It was closed for so long. Like it literally just sounds like, yeah, it literally just sounds like they made all these new animatronics, got rid of Splash Mountains, and placed it in the ride and was like, all right, let's go, and like nothing else, which is such a bummer. Like they could have done they could have done something so cool. Just another example. I feel like we see this in Tokyo Disney Sea, this amazing Arendelle. You're literally walking through this castle compared to Tiana's Adventure, where you got cool animatronics, guys, woohoo, but nothing else.
I know. And like, you look, if you've ever watched the video of the Beauty and the Beast ride over there, where like you actually like see the Beast almost transform, and it's like, how do they even do it? And then here we're like, well, Mama Odie talks to you. I don't know. I'm just like, so I think partly like we were all just so excited to be back on the ride, and to like, it had been down for so long. So I don't know. The queue looks really cute. I mean, it's still obviously is the same queue we all walked through before, but it's cute. They did a lot of cool Tiana touches. they split us left and right, so I did not get to see her little kitchen. I couldn't get pictures of that because there was a wall there. I have a feeling that because I split onto the left, I was probably in what will be the fast pass lane, maybe, or the lightning
Mm,
lane. So,
mm,
I didn't get pictures of that, but the queue was really cute. Um, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I just kind of thought for the hype, I wanted a little more. I wanted something a little fresher. I wanted it to like really sparkle and like really surprise us all. So,
mm. Yeah. Well, what a bummer that it's not that, but I'm still excited to check it out. Disneyland is changing over to that one too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And do they open the same time? I don't even know. I'll look it up.
No, I don't think they started as early, right? Like they didn't shut down as early as Disney World did, I don't feel like.
I think you're
But
right.
also, I mean, you go to both more often, and I don't know. Is the Splash Mountain at Disneyland, is it exactly the same, or is it different track and stuff that maybe they could do different things out there?
Um, it is pretty identical. I feel like it's a little bit smaller, but
Okay.
it's been a little while. But it's for the most part, it's pretty identical.
Because I do feel like it is a long ride. Like it takes a good
Yeah.
bit, I mean, to get through it. It's a lot of sections, you know?
It also says June 28th. Oh wait, it says Disneyland's version later in the year. So,
Okay.
I don't know, but yeah, I wonder like why they're having this many problems. Like I know Splash Mountain did shut down, but 4 or 5 times when you're riding it at one ride, that's
I know.
crazy. And I saw
I know.
that Jamie got to ride it and she got evacuated off, didn't she?
Yep. Yep. She was in a cast member preview and she got evacuated. I think she got to do the drop, but maybe that point where after you drop and you come around before you
Oh
go into
yeah.
like where the big showboat used to be.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe where she got evacuated off. So she almost got through
Mm,
it. But yeah, I mean, it just, we would just kind of stop and hang out every every once in a while. And I was in a log. There was one woman in front of me, and then there was like two people that were friends behind me. So it was just the four of us. But and we didn't really get wet. I have to say that coming down, I barely got wet at all. So
mm.
I don't know. I guess with every other ride, I'm like, why can't you smooth that out, or why does
Yeah.
it have to keep stopping? You know?
So crazy. We go from Guardians, Cosmic Rewinds, to
Right?
this Tiana refurbishment. Dang. Well, a bummer that it's not as elaborate, I guess, as what we had anticipated. But
Oh, good. Like I'll still, I'll continue riding it. It's not like
yeah,
I hate it or
for,
something. But
for
yeah,
sure.
I do wish they had made a little bit more of a difference, like a noticeable difference than just redecorating it, basically.